Hello everyone. So we saw in a previous lecture how we can print data from our code directly to the serial monitor. And in today's lecture, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to use the serial monitor. We're going to use it to send data to the Arduino Uno and turn on the onboard LED. To simplify it, what we'll be doing is that we'll be actually sending data to the Arduino Uno through the serial monitor and carrying out a process. So let's get started with the code writing first. So here we are in the Arduino IDE, and first of all, in order to make this code work, we have to turn on the onboard LED. So it's quite easy. First of all, we have to declare pin mode 13 as output, which means that we're actually declaring the pin 13 on the Arduino Uno as the output to which the onboard LED has been attached. Next, let's take up two characters, let's say A and B. So every time I send A through the serial monitor to the Arduino Uno, the LED turns on. And every time I send B to the Arduino Uno, using my serial monitor, the LED turns off. So our code is rather straightforward. So what is the syntax over here? So first of all, we'll be actually starting our serial communication, which means we'll be initializing serial communication at baud rate 9600. So with that out of the way, let's actually go to the loop section. So first of all, we'll be actually writing a while loop to see whether serial data transmission has begun or not. So while exclamation mark serial dot available semicolon. So the microcontroller will stay at this statement until any serial data byte is received. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to institute an if statement saying that if serial.available is greater than 0, which means that we're actually receiving data. What serial.available does is basically it checks whether or not we're actually receiving some kind of serial data. So now that we have if we enter this if statement, it means that we're actually getting some kind of serial data through serial data communication. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to assign two characters, as I talked about before as well, A and B. So when A is received serially, we turn the LED on, and when B is received serially, we turn the LED off. So what do we do here? So now we have to create a variable. So let's make it as char temp, and what this variable will do is it will basically store what data we've got from the serial monitor, which means what data we've got through the serial communication that we have just started. And note that this is char because we're talking about receiving A and B, which are characters. So note that here temp is equal to serial.read, which actually means that whatever serial data is coming, the Arduino Uno board will read it and store it in the variable temp. So that is the function of this statement. And now we're going to institute another if statement, which says that if temp is equal to the character A, you will be turning the LED on. So digital write 13 high. And if temp is the character B, we are going to turn the LED off. That is the objective of the code. And so let me just repeat what the code is doing. So first of all, we've declared pin 13 as the output to which the onboard LED is connected. Next, we're initializing serial communication. And in the void loop, we're actually checking whether or not serial data communication is started and whether or not we're receiving some sort of data, some bytes of data. And then we're using a variable temp, which is a character variable, to store the data that we're going to get from the serial communication. So we know that we're going to send it A and B to turn the LED on and off. So that is why we've used char temp. And then we're talking about how if temp is equal to A, we turn the LED on, and if temp is equal to B, we turn the LED off. So with this done, let's actually simulate this code in Tinkercad. So before doing that, I'd like to show you how we can actually send data using the serial monitor available in the Arduino IDE. So as you can see, once we go here, we can actually send data using this text box where we can actually write A and press the button send, and the onboard LED will turn on, and once we send B, the onboard LED shall turn off. So let's actually do this in the Tinkercad so that we can see the simulation firsthand. So right now I'm in Tinkercad, and actually I'll be pasting the code that we just wrote. So this is our code. So one more thing that we'll be doing in this code is that we're actually going to add a equal to here, and now we shall start the simulation. And let's make our way to the serial monitor where we'll be writing A. So according to A, our onboard LED should turn on. So let me just send it. Yes, it turns on. And now I'll be sending B to in order to turn it off, and it turns off. So let's do it one more time. We'll be sending A, turns on, sending B to turn it off. So this is the way serial communication can work, and I'm controlling my onboard LED using my serial monitor. So with this, we come to the end of the lecture and our section as well.